This is Jaeel Beato, and you are listening to the Zeroed In podcast. Sit back, relax, and zero in. All right, everyone, welcome to another episode of Zeroed In. I'm here with my guest, Sam. Sam, can you introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Sam. I am a sophomore journalism student that wants to go into entertainment journalism and interview celebrities for a living.
So, you said you want to, go into the entertainment industry and all that. How long have you been interested in the entertainment industry?
I'd say since I was very, very young. I went to my first concert when I was 7. I was obsessing over celebrities and boy bands since for as long as I can remember. I was 6 years old watching Big Time Rush and talking about One Direction, and it's definitely always been something I've always wanted to do. It's been very consistent.
Yeah, I did a little search on your Instagram, and I saw the dates go all the way back to 2014.
Yeah.
Going to concerts and seeing these celebrities and doing meet and greets, and it's so amazing. It's incredible that you've been able to do all that. Are you what's basically your goal? What's your goal? Do you want to be specifically an entertainment reporter, an influencer? I know you're you do a lot of TikToks and all that.
Yes, guys, follow my TikTok.
Yes.
I don't know. It's very undecided at the moment. I think coming into Emerson, I was very I know I want to do entertainment. I've always wanted that. It's just been very I don't know exactly what I want to do. I would love to do, interviewing celebrities on a red carpet. Doing, what Emma Chamberlain did last night at the Met Gala, just interviewing all the celebrities. That would be really cool. I would love to be an influencer. I'm really, I'm young, gonna keep my options open, but yeah, we'll see where it leads me.
That's so similar to what I want to do too, because I want to be on the red carpet, being hey, who are you wearing today, for example, or what are your what's your
we're
reaction?
Gonna have a talk show one day, and we can co-host it.
For sure. I can't wait, honestly, and I'd love to be on the Met Gala carpets and all. It's so cool to me, and
cool.
And it's such a great experience, just meeting all these people, meeting all these icons, basically. So it's amazing. So how many celebrities have you met in total, if you can even count?
I could not count. Definitely over 100.
Wow.
I would have to make a list. I have so many, and a lot of people think that it's I'm so rich and getting all these meet and greets, but it's really not like that. It's a lot of the times I'm outside waiting outside their hotel, or calling into radio stations and really putting that effort in to meet the celebrity. I would say at least half of them I've met for free. It's not just all meet and greets. Wow. So
I feel a lot of people would assume that, but you spend hours basically outside just waiting. For example, with what's his name, with Murr, for example, recently he was here in Boston, and you spent hours out there, and it was a while, just to meet
when
him.
I met Shawn Mendes for the first time, I spent 12 and a half hours outside his hotel. I think I was about 15, so I was there with my mom. We spent all day outside. It was December. It was the day of Jingle Ball, and it was negative 10 degrees. It was freezing. It was so long. It was so cold, but we met him at the end of the night, so it was all worth it. But yeah, it's a lot of waiting.
Wow. What's the craziest encounter you've ever had with a celebrity?
Oh my gosh, I've had so many, but probably the most special one, when I was 11, I went to go see an Austin Mahone concert with my parents and my friend. And midway, I was 11 at the time, and midway through the concert, these two guys came up to me and my friend, and they were like, "Have you ever met Austin Mahone?" And we were like, "No." And they were like, "Do you want to?" And we were freaking out. Of course, we're little children. We're like, "Oh my God, we're meeting him." So they hand us these 2 golden tickets, and then we show it to our parents. They're like, "Oh, that's a scam. Don't follow strange men after the concert. What are you doing?" But we convinced them to let us go, and we just met at a certain section after the concert, and it wasn't a scam. We had a pizza party with Austin Mahone. After the concert, we got photos with him. We got pizza. We just hung out with a bunch of other girls who won, and it was completely free. And it was probably one of the luckiest days.
Wow, that's so amazing. What do you, for example, meeting Austin Mahone, what do you tell him? What do you talk about?
It was very quick. It was very much take a couple pictures and videos and stuff. We didn't have much conversation, but that was definitely one of the first celebrity encounters I've had. I was so young, so it wasn't as serious and professional as it is now, but Yeah, I don't really talk to him, but yeah.
Who's been your rudest celebrity encounter?
Oh my gosh.
Y'all, you're about to hear the tea,
Guys,
so be prepared.
I'm not just lying when I say this. I really haven't met that many rude people.
Okay.
I would say maybe maybe Megan Trainor, only because, okay, technically I didn't meet her. I saw her when I was waiting for Shawn Mendes. She walked by with her. This was in 2018, so it was like her then fiance. They walked by, and I like smiled at her and waved. I didn't like ask for a photo or anything, but she just walked right by me. I was like, that was kind of rude. No one else was around. Like, I get you don't have to stop, but like, you can always smile and wave. Right. Honestly, most people I've met have been like really, really nice. Probably the only like times they've been rude was like when they said no to a photo, or like, even that's not like rude, I guess, but yeah.
I mean, honestly, I don't like, obviously people have off days and stuff like that, but at the same time, like, we basically built your career. I'm sorry, but like, obviously they have like, you know, they're talented people. They have the talent. Obviously they're in the position that they're in because they do work hard. But they wouldn't be in the position that they're in if it wasn't for us. That's
where I feel, I have this one story back in October when Charlie Puth was here for his one night only concert. Me and my friend found his hotel. We waited outside, and we spent so long waiting outside. We did 3 days straight outside the hotel. We would like, go at 6 a.m. and wait all day, and then we would stay until like 3 a.m. We did this for 3 days straight. The first night he walked in, but it was like too fast. He was walking to like the elevators. We didn't want to like follow him to the elevators because like that's like really like an invasion. So we were like, okay, like we know where he's at. Like we'll just come back the next day. We came back 3 days. He never went out the front door. He would use the back entries just because 2 girls were under there. I was like, okay, first of all, you're not that famous. Second of all, like, we could have easily told a bunch of people where you were staying, and we didn't. It was just literally us. So, like, we could have made this hell for you, but we didn't. It was just us. And the fact that you specifically, like, went out the back door when you know there are 2 girls just waiting for you outside. We weren't even trying to, we just wanted to get a photo with him and to say hi. And it's like, you wouldn't even be able to stay. And this was a nice hotel. This was like, you know, you got to be rich. So, you know, you wouldn't be able to stay at those kind of places without fans. And I get the whole, like, don't go to the hotel, it's an invasion, or like, you know, it's not your place to go there. They don't have to stop you. They don't owe you anything. I'm like, they don't owe me anything. But at the same time, it's 2 girls. I would get it if it were 20 of us, but it was 2 girls. And I was like, to really go out of your way not to stop for 2 girls who are clearly putting in an effort and time and all this to just meet you and to like care about you enough to spend all day outside, like in the rain waiting for you, and to specifically go out of your way not to say hi. I think that's kind of disrespectful.
To be honest, honestly, that you got a point. You got a point. Yeah. How do you find out where these celebrities are staying? Like, is it like on social media? Do you see like what they post?
It's really guessing. Like, just guessing. You know, you go to, depends on how big the person is. You know, if it's like the Impractical Jokers, it's really like they're not going to be at the Ritz-Carlton.
Right.
But like if it's people who are really high up, you gotta just guess and hope. I guess it's really hit or miss. I mean, I've stood outside hotels that have been wrong. I've stood outside hotels and they just never came out. It's just for every 10 that you don't meet, you meet someone. So it's just a lot of guessing and waiting and hoping.
That's a lot of dedication. Wow.
Yeah.
So you recently went to Mystic Falls.
I did.
To see some of the cast members of The Vampire Diaries, which, if you haven't watched it, like, you've lived under a rock.
Yeah.
Because that is
Watch The Vampire Diaries. The greatest show of all time.
I love it so much.
So good.
Describe your experience going to that convention.
Oh my gosh. Well, this was my 3rd trip to Mystic Falls. My first trip there, it was not for a convention. I went for my high school graduation gift. And the other 2 times I went were both for the convention. It was so much fun. Like, I highly recommend. You get to meet the cast, take photos, autographs, meet and greets, all that stuff. And then at the same time, you're also in the town of Mystic Falls, which is Mystic Falls, Virginia. But in real life, it's a town called Covington in Georgia. And you can go visit, and, you know, all the houses are there, all the main characters, like, everything was really filmed there. So nothing was a set. So you can really just go visit all of it, and it's so cool because, you know, they use the town a lot in the show. Like, you know what the houses look like, you know what the town looks like, and it's all there. So it's really fun to go visit those places.
And you're planning on going again, right? And because Nina Dobrev is making an appearance in December, right?
December
Wow.
1st to the 3rd. There's going to be another one. The full lineup hasn't been announced yet, but Nina will be there, and it's her first convention in over a decade. So
wow,
it's a
that's
big
gonna
deal.
be so exciting.
Yeah.
I saw your reaction video to that. Like,
Oh my gosh! Insert that here.
When they announced that Nina Dobrev was coming to the convention in December, we were so excited. Here's our reactions. We were literally basically having a heart attack. I could not stop crying all night. This is 100% real too. Like, we were crying all night.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. So I made a little list of like celebrities that you've met. So you've met Ariana Grande. You
Twice.
mentioned Shawn Mendes, Chainsmokers, Ross Lynch, some members of the Stranger Things cast, like Gaten Matarazzo, for example, Teen Wolf members, Big Time Rush a couple times. How do you like have how do you have like the time to like go to all these events?
I'm very bad at priorities. I will skip class. I will go out of my way to. I will never, like, it's so terrible, but I will never put anything above. This is like my favorite thing in the world. Like, I like live, breathe entertainment. I like. This is what I feed off of. Like 99% of my friends are just people I've met from concerts and conventions, and like it's just my entire world. So it's. I mean, I make the time. Sometimes I'll not go to class, have late homework. As long as I go to these events, I make it work.
No, yeah, I mean, that's intense passion right there, and I think that's so like valid and so amazing, to be honest, because that's really what makes a good entertainment reporter, somebody that's this passionate about like going to all these events and like, you know, to be honest, anytime you like make like these TikToks, like going to these events, you're basically reporting. You know what I mean? Like you're
that's what I'm trying to do, doing a lot of like TikTok. You know, right now I don't have that many followers. I think I have about 3,000. I'm hoping to grow more. But this, obviously I'm still in college now, so it's very much just starting out and you know, doing what I can now. Obviously I can't just go into the field, but start out.
Do celebrities ever remember you?
Yes, I've had a few remember me. Obviously not like the big names who like meet a million people, but you know, smaller people. Like, I don't know, did you watch the originals?
I didn't, but I've been like, people have been saying like watch the originals, and I haven't, but I will. It's on my list.
There's a character in the originals. The actress name is Riley, and she plays Freya Michelson in the originals. She remembered me at this past convention. Just like more like side characters or smaller people. Big Time Rush remembered me. That was pretty cool. That was a fun moment because I'm a big fan of them. Yeah. So, but yeah, usually people like Ariana Grande, like they meet a million people. So, but one day I will make an impression.
One day. I went through your Instagram and then I saw that you got a tattoo that's matching like with Justin Bieber's. Do you still have that?
Yes, I have. Okay. I don't know if they can see, but it says Believe right here. I got that. And that is matching with Justin Bieber. It's a different font, but it's the same placement and same word. I then got another one really out of impulse under it that says 2019 because I was like, 2019 was a good year. Let me just get it tattooed. Very much regret it. I would like to get that removed. But yes, the Believe is matching with Justin Bieber.
And like on a scale from 1 to 10, how much do you love Justin Bieber?
101.
Ooh, wow.
I am. If Justin Bieber has like one fan, it's me. Like I am his biggest fan. There's nobody that could top me.
Wow, that's a lot of competition. That's a lot of pressure.
Like the love of my life. And honestly, in like seriousness though, like he was one of the reasons I wanted to go into like entertainment. He was like my first favorite like celebrity singer, like my first obsession when I think I was 6 when I started becoming obsessed with him. So he really, like, I don't know, without him if I would want to do entertainment. It's yeah.
Have you ever met him in person?
I have not.
No.
I know.
Wow.
One day I will meet him. That is the goal.
That's on the bucket list.
Maybe that might be a little bit of the reason I want to go into entertainment, but he's the number one right now on the bucket list.
Wow, that's amazing. So I noticed that on your LinkedIn that you're a Grammy U member.
I am.
For the Recording Academy. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, so Grammy U is a membership you can get with the Recording Academy. You pay a one-time fee of $50, and you are basically a part of this community. They have chapters around the country. So living in Boston, I'm part of the New York chapter, which is the closest one to us. And they basically do events where like they'll do open houses at certain places, at your chapter. You can go to other ones around, the country, but it's better if you live in New York. I would say a lot of the in-person opportunities they've given have been in New York or other states. So there hasn't really been anything around here, but they do have a lot of like virtual events where it's like panels and seminars online that you can go and just learn about the industry. It's really cool, and it's also obviously having the Recording Academy on your resume is a good thing to have.
Exactly, yeah.
But yeah.
And honestly, I'd love to like be one of those audience members, because I know like people, like a lot of those seat fillers are just they kind of just choose you. It's like a sort of like a lottery, right?
Yeah, the seat fillers for for events, that's very randomized. That's just luck.
Have you ever been a seat filler?
I have not. I am signed up for it. I would love to be a seat filler when I do LA.
Yeah.
Or when I'm in areas that need seat fillers. But none of the events I haven't been able to just go to LA.
I'd love to.
But I know I've been an audience member at like talk shows like Seth Meyers a few times, Stephen Colbert. So that's been a lot of fun to do.
That's awesome. So now I want to segue into what we did this past Friday.
Yeah.
We went to the Impractical Jokers show, which was astounding, amazing. Yeah. And it's called the Drive Tour. So y'all,
named after the punishment that Q had to endure.
Yep. So y'all, it was an amazing experience. Take a look. Hey guys, we're heading to the Impractical Jokers right now at the Wang Theater. We'll up to you guys when we're there. All right, so now we're walking towards the Wang Theater where the show is going to be at. Also, there's a special guest. Who do you think it is, Sam?
My favorite actress named Claire Holt. She's in Boston right now, and I don't know why. So, we're manifesting it's her. But I don't think it will be, but, manifesting.
Let's see. All right, so we finally made it inside the theater. Look at how beautiful this is inside. I've never been in it, and when I tell you, I was shocked. You made it. All right, y'all, it's almost showtime, and here you can see we were a little upset because they told us we couldn't record, but we did anyways. Y'all, I had to use the bathroom, and now I'm missing the opening. Y'all, they finally came out, but guys, this next clip you're about to see, you know what? Just watch.
One more very special thanks.
Ready? Smash Mouth.
A special thanks to a person here tonight without whom Impractical Jokers would not be possible. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a hand for Mr.
I don't even gotta describe the way we were feeling because our faces say it all. Y'all, this was a night to remember. I'm never gonna forget this. It was one of the best experiences I've ever had. I mean, what more could I ask for, to be honest? Well, as you can see, tonight was a complete success. Y'all, wasn't that amazing? I mean, the fact that Gatto came out is insane. Am I pronouncing his last name correctly?
Yes.
Okay.
It was crazy.
That was
Not
crazy. And you
all.
went another night too, right?
Yeah, I went. They had 3 shows in Boston. We went to the Friday night show, and then they had 2 on Saturday. I went to the first one on Saturday with my parents, and that was it was a lot of fun.
And you also, we mentioned this earlier in the interview, but you basically were waiting at the W Hotel, and Mur walked out.
Yeah.
I mean, that's amazing. And I'm so mad because I was like taking a million years. Like, Sam was literally texting me saying,
Guys,
come now.
I texted him, and then I called him, and I was like, right now. Like, you need to come right now. He's like, I'm getting my shoes on. Like, I'm like, no. Come barefoot. Like, right now. He took forever, and Mur walks out, and I meet Mur, and I get a photo with Mur, and
then that's
the person I was near got an autograph, and then a few minutes later, here Jaeel comes. So like I told you right now.
I literally I basically missed him by a split second. That's crazy. That's insane. And that reminds me of the time that I also missed Trevor Noah because he was in Boston, and I missed Trevor Noah. Like, and you met him. Like, where was he?
He was outside the venue that he was playing at. And yeah, got to meet Trevor. He was really nice as well.
Wow, that's so amazing. Well, now I want to talk about what's coming up pretty soon for you, the Eras Tour.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, like that's incredible. Like people are dying to go to the Eras Tour. Like describe that feeling of seeing Taylor Swift on that stage like in a couple months.
Yeah,
months, right?
This month.
21st,
yeah.
Y'all.
So 20 days, yeah. I am beyond excited. It's indescribable how excited I am. I've seen her live many times before. Obviously, this has been a drastically different experience with tickets than her past tours.
Ticketmaster, like
I spent like all day the first day in the queue for tickets, didn't get tickets. I was really lucky I got tickets on the second sale. They had the Capital One sale, and I was able to get tickets. But I know so many people who didn't get tickets, obviously thousands of people. So I'm really excited. I'm hoping to go more than one night because I had tickets for 2 nights, but then I ended up trading them for more tickets for the same night, so a big group we can all go together on Sunday. So I'm hoping to get more tickets for at least one more of the 3 nights she's doing. But yeah, I'm really excited.
That's so exciting. I mean, people like are fighting for those tickets, and I mean that's amazing. I mean, and you know, have you basically seen the entire tour on TikTok and all of that?
I've seen all of it on TikTok, but it's obviously going to be such a different experience in person.
In person is so different.
It's also the whole. I think the Eras Tour is also not even just the concert. It's also the whole event in itself, dressing up and just meeting up with friends, and it's just going to be a really good night altogether.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's me. So I'm currently editing right now, and basically we just left off talking about the Eras Tour, Taylor Swift's tour. And a quick disclaimer, we actually did film that episode a couple weeks ago, so Sam already went to the concert. So I just thought about this right now. Basically, I'm just gonna FaceTime her and just hear her reaction, hear how the experience went. So I'll see you guys on FaceTime right now. Hey, what's up, Sam? How's it going?
It's going good. How's it going with you?
Good, just enjoying the summer here, just chilling. But I want to ask you, how was the tour? How was the concert?
Taylor Swift?
Yeah.
It was everything and more. I cannot tell you how amazing this concert was. It was literally life-changing.
Wow.
My voice still sounds like this, and it's been over a week. That's how much I was screaming. It was, like, actually insane. I'll literally never forget it.
Wow. Did it exceed your expectations?
Absolutely. It was just crazy.
Wow. Like, that's insane. I mean, I can't imagine that feeling of finally seeing her. You were pretty close, right?
Yeah, I was in the 5th row.
Wow.
But our seats were like on the end of the 5th row where it started like where the diamond started, so we were basically in the front row.
That's crazy.
We're on the side.
That view is like just to die for. So last question, what would you rate it out of 10?
11 out of 10. I mean, it was everything and more. It was so good. And she even sang as one of her surprise songs, one of the songs she's never sung live before from Lover. So that was a really cool surprise.
Wow. And like the next day to a Gillette, it was raining, right? So you went like the day before?
I went the day after the show.
The day after, wow.
She had 3 shows. That was the Sunday show. And so it was raining really bad. It rained all night at the Saturday show. But on Sunday, it was perfect weather, bright and sunny. It was great.
That's amazing. Wow. Well, I mean, that's basically, I just wanted to ask how your experience was. And clearly it was amazing. And hopefully one day I'll be able to experience something like that.
Yeah. I think it's something everyone needs to experience once in their life because I feel like a different person after that.
Exactly. All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, now we're going to move on to the game that you all are looking forward to, hopefully. Zeroed in or out. All right. So can you guess what zeroed in or out is?
I have no idea.
Well, basically, this show or this little segment, I don't know why I said show.
I actually don't know what this is.
No, like literally, this is a surprise right now. But this little segment is a little knockoff of Would You Rather. But y'all, I'm not gonna get sued. I'm just kidding. But basically, it's like sort of like a Would You Rather, like you know, like make a choice, this or that type of vibe. You know. All right. So the first one, attend Paris Fashion Week or the Met Gala?
Met Gala.
Met Gala?
Yeah.
Why?
I feel like it's because it's all in one place, and it's like such a difficult event to get into. I think it's like, I don't know if I'm lying about this, but I've heard it's like $400,000 or $500,000 a ticket. And then Paris Fashion Week, you can kind of just go, I guess. Anyone can really go. There's so much going on, which is super cool. But I think the Met Gala would be a once in a lifetime thing. I don't know if I'll ever get to go, but we'll come back to this one day when I'm on the carpet.
True that. All right, the VMAs or the AMAs?
Probably the AMAs, because I don't know. I mean, they're very similar. So
They are.
But I'm not a huge music video person, so I don't watch religiously every music video. So probably just the AMAs.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, I'm kind of like, I agree with that. Honestly, I feel like I don't really watch music videos as I used to, like in the past.
Yeah.
Like I would always like.
When I was a kid, I would.
Yeah, all the time.
not
And now
anymore.
it's just kind of like, I feel like it's like dying out a little bit.
Yeah, it's definitely not as big of a deal as it used to be. I would
Yeah.
religiously watch music videos, but now even my favorite artists, I don't watch all the music videos.
Yeah, just waiting for that countdown. We used to do that, but now it's like,
Yes.
you know. All right, and last one. Would you rather get a behind the scenes exclusive tour of the set of your favorite show, right? Or be asked to work as an extra?
I don't know, because, I mean, my favorite show is The Vampire Diaries, and I've pretty much seen the entire set.
Oh, that's true.
But being an extra, well, it's not, the thing about being an extra is it's not hard to be an extra. You just have to apply and get picked.
Okay.
But I don't think I would want to be an extra. Maybe that's just me being pretentious, but I don't know. Like, a lot of the time, like, extras, like, you aren't always taken seriously. You're just known as an extra in the industry. And I don't really want to be known as an extra. I want to be in the front doing the stuff. So, but it would, obviously, I would love to, like, do it at one point. So it'd be a cool opportunity. So I'd be good with either of those, honestly.
To be honest, yeah. I mean, I feel like it's like sort of like the exclusive tour is more like special, I would say, like more like it's like, you know what, being an extra, it's like anybody. It could be really anybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to
I
have-
would say the first one then.
Yeah, so definitely, honestly, the first one is like a no-brainer, to be honest,
Yeah.
for that. But yeah, I mean, those are all my little questions for this segment that I'm still developing, y'all. So it'll get better from here.
I'm only the second one.
Yes. All right. Well, that's all. Thank you so much for being on Zeroed In. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, and I hope to see you on the red carpet very soon. And I hope to be there with you because that's what I want to do too.
Yes, we're gonna do this together. You're gonna see us on our own talk show one day, entertainment talk show.
You will remember this moment that we're saying.
Remember,
this.
I'm serious. Like,
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah.
This is what you're gonna see in the future.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.